Good day, Benjamin Shepherd here. I attended the November 3rd Alberta Prosperity Project event in Okotoks, and I record a few clips here for those who missed it, so have a listen.
November 3rd. Small crowd this time. Amazing. I am Alberta. Awesome.
Advocate for all Albertans about the benefits and freedom and prosperity through Alberta independence. So the one thing it is not pursuing U.S. statehood. And the speakers will mention that, but I'll mention it right now. That's not the goal. The goal is a sovereign nation of Alberta. APP started back in May of 2021 in a humble oil field shop in Nisku, Alberta. A group of Albertans were kind of tired, probably way past tired, about the overreach from Ottawa and formed the group. And so out of those humble beginnings, here we are.
Take a moment to set our attention and share some gratitude. Let's feel the strength of this land beneath our feet. Here beneath the wide prairie sky, where the golden fields meet the rise of the Rockies, we stand on a land built by courage, grit, and heart. From the farmers and the ranchers to the tradesmen, our Indigenous neighbors, artists, and dreamers, this province has carried the spirit of independence. We gather tonight not in anger, but in love. Love for Alberta, for truth, and for the freedom to shape our own future. May our words be guided by clarity and courage. May our hearts stay open, our voices steady, and our vision strong. Let the mountains remind us of our resilience, the rivers of our flow and adaptability, and the endless prairie skies of our vast potential. We stand here united, not against others, but for what we know is right. A free, fair, and sovereign Alberta, built with wisdom, respect, and hope for generations to come. For faith, family, and freedom. Thank you.
Look around this room, there's got to be 800 of us in here. Well done, everybody. Let's have a big round of applause. The reason I got involved with this, and I think that's probably the same reason a lot of you are here, is because I'm living in fear of the future of my child, right? Everybody here, I'm sure, feels the same way about their children and their grandchildren. And you have good reason to feel that way. Everybody here needs to internalize that Mark Carney and Canadian federalism is an existential threat to Albertans in the province of Alberta. Every time I turn around lately, and I have to say, I have to hats off to him, that one of the greatest proponents of Alberta independence and one of the biggest salesmen that we have for Alberta independence lately is Mark Carney. Right? Every time we turn around, there's some new form of stupidity coming out of his mouth or the mouth of one of his cabinet ministers, right? Just the other week, Mark Carney announced that our relationship with the United States of America was over. Can anybody in this room imagine anything so stupid? 19% of Alberta's trade is north and south. Think about that. 90% of all of our trade in this province is north and south. All we would have to do to get rid of Canada and replace the little bit of trade that we have going east to west in this country is increase our trade with the United States by 10%. Think about that. We don't need Canada. Canada needs us, and we are all fed up. Right?
So like I said, that when all those people came here to Alberta to work the farm, they gave them land. Those people were the people that did all this work, but they brought them here so they could enrich themselves. Right? Just understand that. So they brought all these people here so that they could enrich themselves, so they would work, create money for them, create crop, whatever the heck they do, and send it down east so they could be richer. And they said it. We desire, the Canadian desires, that the great trade of the prairies shall go to enrich our own people in the east. To build up factories and the workshops of eastern Canada and contribute in every way to its prosperity. And I'm going to show you that in 120 years that has not changed.
Well, there you have it. Albertans, it's time to tell Canada that we are taking our future into our own hands for our children and grandchildren, and that we are Canadians no longer. So check out the Alberta Prosperity Project if you want to learn more, and God protect you.